Hello everybody, this is episode 23 of my Hollow Knight Let's Talk Lore series. It is March 14th, 2021 at 10:44 p.m. and I hope you're having a fantastic time whenever you find yourself watching this. So at the end of the last episode, we collected what was known as the King's Brand. I didn't really get the time to talk about it because I was just running really short on time, but let's think about what happened. We defeated Hornet, and we went to something called the Cast-Off Shell. And this Cast-Off Shell was what looked like a giant worm, right, with an egg inside of it that was protected by some sort of seal. Very similar to what we've seen on, like the Temple of Black Egg. Except instead of being a seal with, like, masks and stuff, it was a seal of some sort of white thing. And whenever we interacted with it, we got the the King's Brand, which marks the bearer as king. Hallownest Ancient Places shall open before it. Now, when we had talked to Hornet all the way back at the beginning of, whenever we got into the City of Tears, right? And we found the memorial to the Hollow Knight, she had said that at the Grave of Ash, we can find something, that would work to one such as us. I believe is exactly what she said. It was to find the secret for one such as you. I think is along the lines of what it was. But we didn't really have any context for what that meant, right? But now, now that we've actually gotten to the King's Brand and we have it, why was it given solely to us, right? Or one such as us? What makes us special to where we are able to inherit the title of king from the King's Brand? I suppose we do not know just yet. However, it says that places, or the ancient places of Hallownest shall open themselves before us now. And in order to show that off, I want to go ahead and go to the only ancient place that we know of so far, which is the Ancient Basin. Also, you can see that I am using the glowing womb charm, because I haven't showed it off yet, and I wanted to show off how cute it was. It creates a bunch of little tiny knights by using your soul, and I think it is adorable. Oops, I'm gonna go this way, I think. Yeah, to watch out for the giant chargers. So there was an area in the last episode that I said I was wanting to come back to, and I think now's the time to go ahead and do that. Just killing these guys for their Geo, because we do still need to get quite a bit of Geo. Also, very interesting that these let me go to the description for the glowing womb. It drains the soul of its bearer and uses it to birth hatchlings, and yet we see whenever they come out of us, no soul appears. Instead, whenever it comes out of us, a black liquid comes out, not soul, but some other liquid. Implying that although it drains the soul, it's not made of soul. It's made of some other substance. Some substance that we would be breeding. We also got the lore entry for one of those giant hoppers. Let me go ahead and get that now. Let's see what it says. A worthy foe, surprisingly nimble for its size. Either keep your distance or try to dance between its hops and strike at its legs. So that is the advice we're going to use, which is to just... Well, I say that. It seems as if you want to just try and do this, in which... it's not easy at all. But you want to just try and dash right underneath it as it jumps. But, as you can see, that is no easy feat. Ow. Oh, goodness. Alright, hold on. We gotta heal up. Sorry, guy. See you later. Okay, so let's see. The area that's down there is full of one of those goons, so I'm wanting to use probably the glowing room. We'll take off Unbreakable Greed, I think. Spore Shroom and Dreamwielder. That way that we can have plenty of characters to help us out to take out that giant hopper that's down there. Right, so I want to say it was down here. And I'm also wanting the spore stream so that we can, maybe if we need to heal, we can do it through a wall and get some free damage on it. Is this a secret? Oh, we didn't see this before, did we? Sweet. Thanks, Blugsack. The Rancid Egg. Right, so it's this guy. Oh, damn it. Oh, come on. See? This is a really hard section. Alright, I think we gotta take out this guy first. But I can hear what sounds like a heartbeat over there. Yeah, take him out, my pretties. Come on. I was hoping. Oh, okay, we got him. Nice. Oh my god. Hold on. I gotta get over there so I can heal up. Whew. Alright, come here, pal. I need your soul. Whew. Now let's heal up. Here, pal. Don't die. Don't die. Oh, man. Damn it. We are actually really close to dying. Fuck. Hold on, we'll be back. Okay, oh! Hold on. Oh! We didn't see this before. Oh, I'm not wanting to do this just yet, though. I want to go ahead and kill that giant hopper, because I'm pretty sure he's hiding something. And then we will definitely check out what that hidden area there was. Alright, you know what? Maybe not. This guy, like... Oh, man, this is such a hard place to fight him at. Oh, my lord. Alright, hold on. I gotta go heal up. Whew. You wanna take him out from me, child? That'd be great. No? Why am I not surprised? Ooh. Nice! Okay, alright, so what was this heartbeat sound that we heard over here? Was it just him jumping? Am I dumb? I think so. Alright, well, I guess we'll check out what this secret over here was. Make a tour, this whole trip wasn't for nothing. And... we need some soul. Alright. Oh, okay, great. There's a hopper over here. There's a few hoppers, actually. Let me get your soul. Thank you. Let me heal up, too. I'm gonna steal this guy for everything he's got. Ow. Please don't kill him, Grandchild. There you go. Let's get fully healed. Alright. May I have just a bit more of your soul, please? Thank you. See ya. Alright, any secrets or anything around here? Apparently I need to be very thorough for secrets. Okay, there's one right here. Anything up around here? Nope. This is more fragile rock right here. Nothing around here. Okay. Let's break this. There's totally something up here. You hear that? What was that sound? What was that sound effect? Oh! Here we go. We speak the path of the Master Herald, he who would signal an age's end. Spawn of self, their minds unite, aside the source of acid blight. A glow in darkest, winding depths, winds all howl above fossil stone steps. Monarch flies in air set still, to roots domain and snail once shrill. Path of worm at new lands entered, their journey's end, the kingdom ventured. Excuse me? What? Hold on. Okay, so the path of Master Herald. Okay. Spawn of self, their minds unite. Aside the source of acid blight. A glow in darkest winding depths. Winds all howl above fall. Oh, so these are areas, huh? Okay, hold on. So let's think about this. Spawn of self, their minds unite. Not sure where that's at. Aside the source of acid blight, I assume that's green path. A glow in darkest winding depths. We don't know where that is. Winds all howl above fossil stone steps. That's the Howling Cliffs. Monarch flies and airs set still. I'm pretty sure that's the Ancient Basin where we got the Monarch wings. To Rootstone Main and Snail Once Shrill. That's totally gotta be green path. So I'm not sure what Rootstone Main means. Path of Worm at New Lands Entered. The King's Pass, and then their journey's end, the Kingdom Ventured. That's gotta be, what's it called? Kingdom's Edge, where we're at right now. Okay. I've never seen this before, to be completely honest. No Dreammail dialogue. I legitimately have no idea what that is. I've never seen that. Okay. I guess the indication you're supposed to have that there's something here, right, is that there's green stuff, and we hear whispering too. I wonder, is this because we have one on the Spore Shroom that we hear this whispering? Because that was, yeah. Okay. Beats me. I have no idea what that is. Let's keep going down, I guess. Oh, I actually probably should have tried to, yeah. Let me use my soul. Boom. Thank you. Actually, let me heal up first and then get some more of a soul. Never mind. Grimchild wanted to kill him. Let's keep going down. Alright, there's definitely got to be something up here, right? Sorry, I know that we're taking a massive detour, but I want to make sure we're not missing out on anything else. Okay, so we've went from the Kingdom's Edge to what looks like more of the Ancient Basin. Okay, we got more soul right here. Cool beans. Let's keep going down, I guess. Whoa. Okay, this is a giant Geo Deposit. Do you have any lore? No? Okay. Money. Loads of money. Just checking to see if there's any more breakable walls. Which it doesn't seem like there are. No, I guess not. Okay. Well, that was cool, I guess. We found a giant Geo Deposit down here. And weird lore tablets. Okay. Alright, I guess that's all that was here. I feel like there should be more here. Maybe not, though. Alright, let me find a place where I can stop at, and I'll tell you where we'll regroup at. I will meet you, back... Let's see, where do I want to go at? We can't go through here, because this part was blocked off, if you remember. Actually, yeah, let's go to the Ancient Basin, because there was some stuff here that, we were told that, like, the ancient, entrances have been opened to you or something. So, let's see if there's anything there. I'll see you in just a moment. Okay, so we are back in the Ancient Basin, and there was one section of the Ancient Basin that we had not explored yet, and that was because I wanted to come back later. And now is later. Now is the time that we want to come visit. Because it just so happens that there is a lore tablet. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Our pure vessel has ascended. Beyond lies only the refuse and regret of its creation. We shall enter that place no longer. So, let's read this again. Our pure vessel has ascended. Beyond lies only the refuse and regret of its creation. Now, we've heard vessel used in a couple of different contexts, but the important one is the Hollow Knight. The one who is up in the egg. It's been called as a vessel for the infection. Our pure vessel has ascended. Beyond lies only the refuse and regret of its creation. So, if we're assuming that this vessel they're talking about, which probably it's a capital V, if we're assuming that that is the Hollow Knight, then past this gate lies the refuse or the trash, or rejects and regret of its creation. We shall enter that place no longer. Now that line right there, they regret the things that they had done, maybe, in order to make the Hollow Knight, and they're never going back. Why? What is so important, or so horrible, I guess, that they just don't want to go back? Let's see. See, before this gate wouldn't open, but now that we have the king's brand, it recognizes us as the king, and so we're able to enter. And this area is incredibly important. Incredibly important. Whoa! What is this? A deep blue stone atop a die. Okay. Look at how just empty this place is, though. There's absolutely nothing here. And listen to this music, too. It's really creepy. One other thing I do want to point out. The background behind us, this doesn't look like a naturally occurring structure, right? You can see that there's like textures on the wall. Maybe this was a place that was made by other bugs. I really don't know, to be completely honest. But every time I look at this place, it doesn't seem like a natural place. It seems like, you know, something that they would have used themselves, whoever it is that made the Hollow Knight. I spy a Geo vessel. Ow. But yeah, you hear this creepy, foreboding music. And we see more of this black smoke and even some like black particles and whatnot coming up. Just want to make sure we're not missing anything. What do we have here? This looks a lot like me and the broken vessels that we had seen. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. This is the abyss. Look at how many there are. Just like... Oh. What are you? Oh. That dealt damage to it. That's interesting. Hold on. Let's see if I can find a safe place to where we can read that lore entry. The Dream Nail did damage to these guys. The Dream Nail is not supposed to deal damage. That's really interesting. I wonder why it dealt damage to these guys. These are siblings. Fragment of a lingering will. Siblings, huh? You don't say. They sure do look like a lot like our shade. What is going on down here? What is this? Our voices will cry out again. Okay. This looks pretty important. Am I missing something? Guess we'll come back later? Let's make it gold so that we know to come back here. Okay. What is going on here? Well, that is the first bug, pun intended, that we've seen in the game. I find it really interesting that striking them with the Dream Nail destroys them. That is really interesting. Yeah, there are a lot of them. What are you? Right, so let's think about what's going on. Back in that last room where all of the dead bugs that look like us, they're called siblings, back where all their shells were, these black spirits are coming up. We see this black liquid. It's clearly a liquid. Like whenever we're not close enough, we can see it's flowing like water. It has ripples and whatnot. But whenever we get close to it, it strikes out at us, and we can make out eyes. And clearly there's arms or claws, whatever you'd want to call it. So this water, this substance is alive. Maybe, right? Maybe. That certainly is what it appears to be. And it sure does look a lot like our shade and the sibling shades. And as I drew attention to earlier in the episode, whenever we used the glowing womb, the things that were made from us were also made of this black liquid. Or a black liquid, I should say. And what do we have here? This is definitely a man-made structure, right? Although, are those ribs on the inside? Oh my gosh! Whoa, these dudes deal a lot of damage. I wasn't expecting that. So look at this architecture. This is synonymous with what we've seen in the Ancient Basin. These spiky points. So could this building have been built by the Pale King? But we haven't really seen him using bones and stuff, and the only real semblance we see are these spikes on the outside, but the actual tower, maybe, itself, like, this doesn't look like anything we've seen before. Okay. Jesus, there are a lot of these enemies. So this is definitely made by the Pale King, right? These 4 spikes, that is for sure letting us know that it's made by the Pale King. And also, these are the same soul vessel fragment things that we'd seen in the Soul Sanctum. Turn it off. Cannot. My king. I'm sorry. The sea calls. Let's read this again. Turn it off, question mark. Implying that it's responding back to something. Cannot. My king, I'm sorry. The sea calls. And look at this bug's eyes. There's a black something that seems to be pouring out of it. I guess let's turn this back on. Here we see a bunch of Lumaflies, and this is a giant Lumafly Lantern that seems to be coming out. Let's see what happened. Yeah, okay, so this part for sure was made by the Pale King. Once again, we see these spikes, and there's his symbol. But what is this lighthouse doing? I'm not so sure about this building here, though. This doesn't look like Pale King architecture, but these do. These spikes on the outside. So, look at this. The water where the light isn't shining at, right? It strikes out with these creatures, these abyss creatures. But over here, where the light's shining on it, no such effect. Let's keep going. Oh, did I hear no, I didn't hear Rick Wolf on the floor. I don't think we can get through that. No, we can't. You must have to go from the other side, maybe? Is this a secret? Yep. Well, we can't go through here. Okay, I guess we'll come back later. It's fine. And now, what is this? A giant bug. Can I dream nail you? No? Okay, we see a giant... Uh-oh. Can I get out? Please? Absorbed the Shade Cloak. Press R2 to dash forward, cloaked in shadow. Use the cloak to dash through enemies and their attacks without taking damage. Can I dream nail you here? Oh, look at that. He's protected by some force. I'm sure I'll be slowing this down in editing. Okay, well, we can't dream nail you. That kind of sucks. But we see that this water, the liquid, is coming out of this. It's coming out of this, what would you call this, a font? Is this bug maybe what's making it, or what? Is it just that this bowl is making it, and he's just holding it? We don't know. Also, let's look at our dash. We turn into what looks like our shade as we dash. And we've seen before, whenever we absorb these upgraded versions of our soul abilities, we saw our shade show up. The Shade Soul and the Descending Dark. They showed, or our shade popped into existence for just a moment as we absorbed the snail shamans into us. And now, as we're dashing with this Shade Cloak ability, our shade shows up again. Let's see what the thing says though. Shade Cloak. Cloak formed from the substance of the abyss. Allows the wearer to dash through enemies and their attacks without taking damage. Let's put that to the test. Boom. Perfect. And we got another arcane egg. Great. Now, these gates. Check this out. Oh, oops. There we go though. We can straight dash through these now. Good. Cool. Let's keep going. What is this? An imprint of abyss given form. And we got a lore entry. Here we go. This is the word we've been looking for. Void tendrils. Fragments of void taking the shape of sharp thrashing tendrils. The bugs of Hallownest sometimes wondered whether there were other, older, stranger kingdoms deep below them. What strange fancies they had. That's probably why they were always so distracted and easy to kill. So this is the name of this black substance. It's called Void. And, well, our shade is made of void. Our siblings are made of void. And what is this? Anything? Anything? This looks like a desk, right? Maybe someone was sitting at it and... What would this be used for? The 4 spikes are usually synonymous with the Pale King, but these spikes, they don't follow the same thing. Right? Like, let's look at the King's brand. Here we go. 2 smaller spikes on the outside and then 2 larger spikes on the inside. Same with the Hallownest seal, same with the King's idol. He's had the two smaller ones on the outside and the 2 bigger ones on the inside. But this isn't that. This is 3 small ones and then a large one. I don't think that this is connected to the Pale King. I think this is connected to this stranger, older land that the hunter describes. Let's keep exploring around, see if we can find anything new. And now we can finally get through those gates. I believe we will no longer have any sort of progression, like blocking us. Apart from, actually, we still can't find a way to get through these, the, like, dream nail, blocks. Right? These things, the barriers that are protecting them from the dream nail. We still haven't found a way to get through that. So, what has happened here? Let's think about this again. Our siblings, which these things sure do look a lot like us. They're literally called siblings. Okay, hold on. Let's read this too. Oh, come on. Get out of here, bug. Far down below us, beneath the kingdom, the air grows stiller and a sense of emptiness pervades. Can life flourish down there? If so, I will hunt it. Alright, well that doesn't really tell us too much, but there are a lot of empty shades, or a lot of empty shells down here, and I would suppose that they grew from these egg-like things, right? These certainly look like eggs, you know, like bugs, you know, hundreds and hundreds of them can sprout from just a single egg, and there's quite a few eggs in here. So maybe these bugs, the refuse and regret from the creation of the Hollow Knight, spawned from these, but why then would there be this void energy inside of it? And why is there void inside of us? Because I think we can say for certain now that we are made of this liquid, this black liquid known as void. We've seen our shade, and now we have seen our siblings' shades. Also, we really didn't talk about this room over here either. These are clearly lifeblood butterflies, but we can't interact with this. Well, I guess let's come back here whenever we have some lifeblood. Maybe we can interact with it then. But okay, so our siblings, maybe, probably, right, based on the name, are down here, and all of their destroyed shells are, but they're not in their shells. They are just moving around with their shades. You know, like it's almost like they've given up on repossessing their shell. Because whenever we die, which whenever I get up here, I'll go ahead and show what that looks like. Oh my god, can you stop please? Thank you. Oh! Hey, Hornets! What are you doing here? Ghost, I see you faced the place of your birth, and now drape yourself in the substance of its shadow. This is 100% confirmation on what we were just talking about. We faced the place of our birth, so this is where we were born. We may have hatched from one of those shells, but somehow the void has come into us. Let's see, keep saying what she has to say. Though our strength is born of similar source, that part of you, that crucial emptiness, I do not share. Let's read this again. Though our strength is born of similar source, that part of you, that crucial emptiness, I do not share. What does she mean by crucial emptiness? So a lot of the time, whenever we have been talking to other NPCs, they've made little comments about how, oh, we can't smell, or we don't talk, or we don't react, or do anything. We literally just look at people, and they talk to us, but we never respond back. Ever. We never show any emotion, or even grunt any pain, or anything. We are completely silent. We are empty of any emotion, or anything. Let's keep seeing what she has to say. Funny then, that such darkness gives me hope. Within it, I see the chance of change. A difficult journey you would face, but a choice it can create. Prolong our world's stasis, or face the heart of its infection. Okay, so here's the choice that we are given to us. Prolong our world's stasis, i.e. maybe take the infection within us, because, we are a vessel, just as the broken vessel was, just as the Hollow Knight is. We are vessels ourselves, and we're able to hold substances within us. We're able to hold substances within us, and we just said we have void within us. Those are all empty shells down there. And they're no longer being inhabited because the void has already taken the shape of those shells and are now being presented as our siblings. So, what are we? We're a vessel that can take in void, but we can prolong our world stasis, meaning take the infection within ourselves, or face the heart of its infection. Do you have any Dreamnail dialogue? I hope so. It faced the void and descends unscathed. Could it unite such vast darkness? Whoa, I've never read this. Could it unite such vast darkness? So what does she mean by this? Could we unite the void, the siblings? I don't know. Do you have anything else to say? I'd urge you to take the harder path, but what end may come, the decision rests with you. Okay. Thank you, Hornet. And now that we have the context of what has just happened, let's read this again. Our pure vessel has ascended. Beyond lies only the refuse and regret of its creation. Now, why would they regret its creation? Well, we've seen just how many empty vessels there are down there. Just how many empty shells are down there. And they're not all alive, like us. They're dead. So they regretted maybe making them, I guess is the best guess we can make right now. But they also sealed the door, right? We shall enter that place no longer. It was locked with the King's brand, which means that only the King could unlock it. So maybe he means that they regretted trapping them all in there, and he just doesn't want to go back and face what he's done. Could that be it? I suppose we will find out. But man, what a revelation this has been, huh? We finally know what the black substance is that we are made up of. And it's a substance known as void. And let's look on the map too. Also, I wanted to... let's put on some lifeblood. Boom, boom. And I guess just... the compass and the gathering swarm. That should be enough, right? That's a lot of lifeblood, actually. Wow. Let's go back to that door real quick. But yeah, we've come to the revelation that us, the knight, we are made of void, and supposedly, I mean, I think it's safe to assume that the rest of the vessels are as well. The broken vessel, which we had seen that a lot of those life seeds, these orange little bugs. Let me go to the journal. These light seeds all went into the broken vessel. The shape of this creature, no. Let's just see what this says though. Shattered corpse reanimated by infected parasites. The infection went into... Oh man. I think I might have to go rest back at the bench. But the infection went back into the vessel with no issue, right? It was almost drawn to it. All those life seeds just instantly wanted to go towards it. Is this enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we need 5 more. Where can we get 5 more life seeds? Have we seen any lifeblood cocoons around? No. Okay, I guess we need to come here whenever we have a lot of lifeblood. Where is the nearest lifeblood vessel at? A lifeblood cocoon. Are there any nearby? I mean, there's one over there. There's one in King's Pass. There's one in the Ancestral Mount. I'll have to see where some nearby lifeblood things are at. But we don't really have the the time for it right now because we are wrapping up on time. I wonder, now that we have the King's brand, does the seer have any new dialogue? No. Nothing? Alright. Do you think that maybe the stag does? Surely Elderbug does. I would definitely think that he would. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I think. And we needed 15, I want to say. Do you have anything new to say? No. Alright. Let's just go back to Dirtmouth. See if anyone else has anything to say. Also, Hornet said that she was of a similar power as us, but what does she mean by that? Is she also a vessel? I don't find that to be super likely, and we'll figure out why later on. Let's just put back on Dream Builder, I guess. What do you have to say? Nothing, really. All right. Let's go and get this last thing we needed from her. Thank you. Do you have anything to say, now that we're the king? Have you seen them? The travelers who set up camp outside of town. I was interested at first. Not a lot has been happening lately, but they have a sinister feeling to them. You can feel it, right? I've told Cornerfleur not to speak, or he's not to speak to them. His heart and his mind are a little too open sometimes. Okay. Good to know, I guess. Alright, so there is one last thing I'm wanting to do, and that was to show our vessel whenever it dies, whenever it gets shattered. Thank you. Thank you. And yeah, we can see that both soul, like our shell shatters and soul comes out, but then that void essence comes out as well. And then our shell breaks, it cracks open, and our shade reappears there. Now, there's something else I've realized I haven't showed yet in this entire playthrough, and that's this girl. If we talk to her whenever we have a shade out there, she says, "Ah, hello again. How have you been faring? Have you come to me because of your regrets? Because of your regrets? Let me peer into you. Yes, I can see the regrets you've left behind. A dark stain just below us, lost amongst the kingdom's twisting roads and highways. As a service, I can return your regrets to you so they can be dealt with. You want that, yes? Ah, but I'm very hungry. Perhaps you'd be willing to part with a little of your food. Sleep for as long as I have and you'd build up quite the appetite. We don't have any food. Ah, but we can give her a rancid egg. I will enjoy this morsel tremendously. Now, as promised, we will begin the ritual." And so she's able to summon our shade from presumably anywhere, right? What happens if we dream nail our shade? It's just instantly destroyed. Alright, you got anything else for us, Shichi? Ah, you seem to have made peace with your regrets in a most novel and, dare I say, brutal fashion. What a joy to behold. Farewell for now. I will think of you as I savor my meal. Okay. So, there we go. Regret, maybe, is another term for shades. So maybe that's what they mean by the refuse and the regret of their actions. Maybe that just means that they left all their shades down there. Could be. I don't think that we have. I don't think that we have enough information to be able to come up with a concrete definition of what that meant. But we will certainly keep in mind what that is, and I think that we'll have to come back there later on whenever we're able to. Certainly whenever we're able to dream nail that one bug, right? But yeah, I think that'll have to wait for the next few episodes. So I hope you all have enjoyed watching this. This has been a pleasure to record. Finally getting into Void. We're really starting to get into the nitty-gritty of this game's lore and what we as the character are. So I'm really excited to get into that. But as I said, I'll have to wait for the next episode. So I hope you all have enjoyed watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!